Hello everybody, Dacob here. Welcome back to Totally Dacob. Today we are at Dollar Tree hunting for Halloween decor and spooky items in 2024. Now, we have some candy buckets as they call them. I mean, trick or treat, well, buckets, bags, satchels. And they're adorable. 125 each. What do they call them? Candy buckets. And I do believe, yeah, they do have a strap, and then they also have a pull strap. So you have a shoulder strap or to hold it on your kind of wrist or elbow, and then there's also a pull tag on them as well. Then you have other versions of candy totes, also for $1.25. This is a haunted mansion in purple with a classic orange background. Then we got spooky vibes only, black background, silver text, white ghosts, eat sweets. And to be spooky in the more classical tradition of just sweets and trick or treats. 125 for the glow in the dark set of four skeletons. By the way, most of the items we're going to see, if not, no, not all of them, but almost all of them are going to be $1.25 each. So just bear that in mind. If there's something that costs more than 125, I'll mention it so I don't have to repeat myself with the price all the time. So this is the regular set of skeletons with very weird paint jobs. The eyeball on the far left one is like insane. I do prefer the glow in the dark version to the non glow in the dark version, but I did not get them. Another trick or treat satchel. This one is bigger, so I guess either you're more of a grown up. This one can be turned into a backpack, I believe. So you're either going to, oh, Dia de los Muertos vibes. Then there's a jack-o'-lantern with, I'm trying to get it and everything's going to fall now. But I will put everything back in its place. Don't you worry. This one is glittery. It has kind of a plasticky finish. Also very cute. So I guess if you're more of a grown-up kid, I don't know. Do teenagers still go trick-or-treating? I mean, maybe. So, or you're a kid who lives in a neighborhood where everybody gives a ton of candy, so you're going to need that bigger bag. Otherwise, the smaller ones are just as fine, I believe. But then again, it also depends on the design you prefer. I love the simple design of those nylon satchels personally. I think they're giving me a little bit like Boo Bucket vibes from McDonald's as well, so I like them a lot. And then we have these decals for the wall or door. You know, you can move them. They glow in the dark. The skeleton in plastic in white does not glow in the dark. And then next to it, you can see the orange one. But the green one glows in the dark. Now, I, they're very tiny though. I almost got it, but then I didn't like the design of the eyes. You see how the eyes are like looking upwards? So, yeah, 3 feet tall once it's open up. You know, it's like kind of kid size. I mean, 90 centimeter. Yeah, it's not, that's not big. So the price was okay, but I just thought to myself, I don't really like the eyes looking to the side. I would just like a classic skull. Here's an overview of one of the aisles at the Dollar Tree. A ton of plastic, fantastic, baby. Plastic, plastic, plastic. Okay, we have the dangly skeletons. The limbs are very loose. The joints are very loose, so I fear that I might, if I bought that one, I would have lost the foot very soon. Some stickers, sticker sheets. These are quite big, a little bit too cutesy for me. I do have some cutesy Halloween stickers and I love them, but I'm kind of now looking for more serious Halloween stickers as well. This skull glows in the dark. Yes, spoiler alert, I got it. I don't know, I'm obsessed with skulls lately and I love them in the slime green. But also, if they glow in the dark, then they glow slime green anyway, right? I have a couple of these hands from years past, the black and the white version. They're just like decor hands. The black ones were. These glow in the dark ones, called Skeleton Arm. They do have that black little stick if you want to poke them into the ground in your yard. Otherwise, you can just use it as a normal hand. But then there's these regular hand, what do they call them? The tongs, like you can pick stuff up with them. I have a few of those. They're cute, but I have them already. These skeletons are adorable. I mean, if you like metallics, yeah, they're chipping and everything. Okay, they're not the best quality. Look at them hugging each other. We got pink, purple, green, green fading into pink, purple fading into silver, and then we got the pink fading into kind of a gray, black. I mean, they're adorable. Look how they're looking at us. They know where it's at. And they're dangling. What can I tell you? So these are the same skeletons as the non-colored ones in white. And again, the joints are just very, very loose, and I fear that they might just pop off. Oh, one is already lying on the floor there. Oh, the poverty. Okay, these I loved because these are little wooden boards with paper glued, with the printed paper glued to the front, so they're very delicate. But I love the aesthetic of them. I love the drawing. I love the artwork. Look at this old school ghost. It's giving me actually 80s, 90s skeleton and ghost vibes. Fright this way, one sign says haunted house, and boulevard. Love it. I got the ghost. Now I'm thinking I should have gotten the skeleton as well. Look how awesome it is. I love the design of these jack-o'-lanterns. Love the artwork of the ghost. This is just awesome. Awesome. And the price is just great. Now they're delicate. They can't get wet. They're going to peel. I mean, these items are made to last you one season, I suppose. But I take good care of my stuff, so I hope that they'll last a little bit longer. But I do believe that these prints, they fade if you leave them in the sun. You know, they're meant to be used one season only. Pick your poison. Why is the K not capital? That's so bizarre. Everything is spelled capital except the K. The poison bottles were cute as well, but anyway, I was like, somebody got the fonts off. No, the font is correct, but just one letter was lower caps. Hocus Pocus has a bunch of glitter. The price is okay. There's a ton of wood there, right? Plywood or whatever you want to call it. But I didn't get that one, no. Now, the foot, or yeah, the skeleton foot. I love it. I don't know what to, I'm thinking, look at me, thinking. Dacob is thinking, like, what can I do with this foot? Now I'm thinking, what can I do with this skeleton hand? I just love useless stuff like this, and I end up just buying a ton of it. I don't even know what this little glass was for. Looks like a potion bottle. Okay, skeleton coffin containers. Can we talk? They're transparent. Plastic, not glass. Okay, we'll go. Sturdy. Pearlescent finish. Love them. I love them. Okay? I might not know what to do with them, but I love them, and that's enough for me. The apothecary shop, darling. A cabinet of curiosities, tonic, potions, and something else at the bottom. This one is quite big. You can see the price, $125. I mean, everything is, like I said, almost everything is that price. Oh, antibiotics, it says on the on the plaque. Oh my gosh. Then we have the welcome sign to the apothecary or to the coven. Although, would witches welcome you into the coven? Maybe. We don't know, though. Psychic sees all palm readings, a lot of boards for that. We got decor, window covers, one with ravens and crows, the other one's with do not enter, caution, do not enter. Now, as a sticker for a window, maybe not, but I was looking for the kind of the tape to kind of like put all over the house, like caution, warning, haunted, blah blah blah. And I do believe I find them in this round. Again, great design for the ghosts as well as the tombstones, but just a ton of glitter. The beware little tiny signs and the danger signs to just put into your lawn are really good. Also great price. The pumpkin, carvable, they call it pumpkin. Okay, well, it's like a foamy material. I mean, that thing's going to fall out. Look, it's already falling apart there in the box. It gets scratched super easily. I would not recommend the pumpkins. The skulls, yes, I would recommend. I love them. Now, although I got to say, these are the type of skulls that would cost you 10 cents, not even. Okay, they're charging you 125 for them. So this is maybe not the best thing to get for 125 at the Dollar Tree. Like, this pumpkin is better if you're into glitter, but this was terrible. Look at the glitter. I think I'm going to show, I mean, you guys, yeah, insanity. Those pumpkins were losing more glitter than they were holding on to. 30-inch hanging decoration. Look at this little skeleton skull hanging creature. They spread it out fully for you to see on this photo. And what is it, 30 inches? It's very, very cool for $1.25, of course, plus tax. I mean, it's okay. I want to say the price is fine. You can decorate quite a substantial amount of space with it, and you get a ghoulish vibe. And then you can also, DIY its gauze, the cape, whatever, the vest, whatever it's wearing. You can make it look more aged, withered, dangerous, spooky. There's many ways. Okay, this was kind of new to me. A chair cover, okay, completely folded up. So once you put it on the chair, it's not going to look that beautifully kind of wrinkle free. But there's a jack-o'-lantern version, and then there's this thorax of a skeleton version. And I was thinking to myself, I really like these. I just don't know what to do with. I mean, it's, you know what I mean. Most of this stuff is useless. Here you got for the trick-or-treaters little, you know, little freebies to put freebies as if we're at Chanel here. Okay, buying perfumes and getting samples for free, but just to fill up. I don't know, these little metal. They're not paper, you guys. These are metallic pails with a haunted mansion on it with ghosts. Super cute. The spider is quite substantial and big and flocked, and I think it has a bit of glitter as well. Then you got Halloween pops. Of course, they're artificially flavored. What else would they be? And then collier. Look at that. The necklaces. All metallic finish. Orange, black, and purple. I think you get two of the orange ones. Yeah, one purple and one black in the set. And so you can fill up the goodie bags with these. Your classic spider with a jewel on its booty. Love that for us and for them. The pencils in many different designs. There's actually several packages of pencils. So this is the more kind of classically Halloweeny, minus the cobwebs with the purple background, but you got the ravens, you got the skulls, you got the potions, the text, the Edgar Allan Poe-esque texts. And then you have this more playful version of Halloween, especially following this year's trend with the neon green, neon orange. Here I find my first, sorry about that, fright tape. 30-foot fright tape that says, haunted, keep out. Oh, I love these in all colors and variations, so I'm super glad I found it. I mean, this is maybe a 70, 50-cent thing, but whatever. Decorative bones. Now you can actually paint on top of these. They're super fragile though. They're like foamy. They can break super easily. And then we have tumblers with straws and tablecloth decor, but it's paper. In some cases, plastified, but I haven't seen cotton ones. Then we have a metal pail with a jack-o'-lantern on it for $1.25. I always feel like, okay, if we're buying metal, it's more worth it than if we're buying paper or plastic. The flute. I love the purple translucent skull hand holding the glass. However, it's fully plastic, okay. Yes, it's cute. Loves that, but I would have preferred it to be glass. Then I would have bought it. Dracula is a very stylized Dracula. And then we have a Monster of Frankenstein. It's an interesting green, yellowish green color. A jack-o'-lantern. They all have these pink tops that looks like their brains are coming out, which would be better for a zombie. But I like the combination of the pink with the purple, pink with orange. So I didn't mind that. Also $1.25, of course. Then we got a set of tumblers. Here we have a haunted mansion with bats and a cat. $1.25. How many of them are there? 4 or 5 of them. Then there's a purple one with a skeleton and a boo and a cat. These, you think, enjoy the brew. You think they would be glass. Think again. They are plastic as well. unfortunately. But I mean, maybe for some it's better because then you can party for Halloween and you're not worried if something falls on the floor, the glass is not going to shatter and break. Here is a candy container of sorts with a ton of bats. They're black and orange. And then there's also a version with jack o' lanterns. It says treats on it. The orange isn't quite there yet in terms of saturation, though. You know what I mean? But anyway, super cute. They come with lids as well, so you just kind of put the lid on top of them when you're buying them. Okay, this I fell in love with. Craft fabric. It's not very big, you guys. It's like cut out almost in a square. And basically, okay, it's 125 and it is 100% cotton. Okay. No plastics, no acrylics. What am I going to do with it? I have no clue, but I bought every single one I could find. Unfortunately, they only had one of each of the decorations that I managed to find. Solar lantern. Okay, this is interesting because it is solar operated. You can use batteries, but if not, there you go. On the top of this little lantern is a solar charging port of sorts. So during the day, while you are in your slumber, as any good vampire would be during the day, your lanterns charge. And then at night, when you wake from your slumber, the lanterns are on. As a vampire, you just found a way to enjoy the sun without seeing it. Is that fabulous? Now we have a garland here, a wreath for $5. There you go. This is a tinsel wreath. Here's one of those examples of items that cost more. It is quite substantial and big though. $5 I think is okay. And then we have a skeleton version, and then we have a jack-o'-lantern version with a ton of glitter, but this glitter is actually embedded into the cutouts of the pumpkin, the skeleton and the bats, or the skull and the bat, so that glitter does not fall off. So perfect. These I could not be bothered to pick up. They were all entangled in each other. They are metal, however. Little kind of yard decors. The solar stake light for $5. I was like, seriously? Even this is solar? Okay. So they also charge during the daytime and the eyeballs light up at night. There you go. I'm trying to kind of film this to see, like, there's eek, spiders, jack-o'-lanterns, and I think another text spells out boo. Then we got spider pom-pom garlands. There's a lot of plastic that you can't really see what it is. I was very intrigued by this mist maker lighted heart. $5 for this one. It says it lights up. Yes, it's battery operated, and you have to like add the water or whatever you need to add to create mist. I didn't end up buying it because I took it out of the box and it was just not painted at all. I don't know. Loved this one. Totally forgot to pick it up after I finished filming. Classic Dacob. I forget to pick up what I like because they flicker on the inside, right? It's called Flame Glow. $5 for these jack-o'-lanterns. Flame Glow Decor. Here's the example of how it works. So it kind of it emanates that glow, shimmery glow. The same for the skull. $5 for those. Totally wanted to get one, maybe even two. And then when I was done filming, I forgot to pick them up. Classic Dacob, whatever. We'll go. Easy Clean Piva tablecloths. So these are plastic. Piva as in PVC, baby. Well, not PVC, but plastified. And then we have Spooky Plants. Unfortunately, Audrey, the Audrey looking one, completely lost its upper mouth. I mean, it deglued itself. They're $3, right? So there's one with vampire fangs, and then this one with the white growing out of a white pumpkin. You see how the glue just kind of gave up on it? And in fact, it's supposed to be closed like this. There you go. Like that. But the glue gave up and the mouth just goes backwards and makes the whole plant kind of, tilt to the side because the balance is off, in other words, And then we have this flower, but the fangs fell off of it. There's supposed to be, the whole flower fell off of that one. There's supposed to be a pair of fangs glued to this red flower, but somebody took it off. I don't know what happened. This is weird because we got stacking pumpkins, okay, but they're not jack-o'-lanterns, and they have a very weird shape. They just look like lanterns to me. They don't really look like pumpkins. Sure, they're orange. I didn't like it. Now, this little skull snack bowl for $3 is available in a plethora of colors. I kind of like the design of how they made these hands hold the skull. And then there's, you see, the silver interior, gold exterior with a fade from matte gold to shiny gold. I kind of like that. Almost looks like a wrapping of a candy or a chocolate that is turned into a skull. Not bad. Not bad at all. Tinsel, lighting up tinsel. I don't really know how that thing looks like. It was $5. These are adorable. Haunted doorbells. None of these work, by the way. Like, you have to get your own batteries. Apparently, because I pushed each and every one of them, none of them worked. So the spider for $5, the skull for $5, also not working. And I think the best one and the creepiest one is coming up right now, the cat. I mean, it has fangs like a vampire. Is it a vampire cat? What's going on with this cat? You know what I mean? Like, it's a crazy design. I kind of love it. Black cat apothecary rug or doormat to enter the home. And then we got a glitter skull figure for $3. Now, the skull is painted in gold. The raven is glittery, as you can see. We've seen quite a few of these Edgar Allan Poe-esque decor items. Look at the spider. These fluffy spiders. $3. Nah, the spider should have been $1. $1.25, babes. You're not $3. You're cute. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. But you're not $3 cute. Period. Then we got the bleeding skull candle. So I'm trying to figure out, where does the blood come from when you turn on the candle? And then I lift it, and you can see how weirdly they perforated the eye sockets to go all the way into the brain. This is so gross. And then there's that red wax in there. So it starts bleeding relatively soon after you have lit that candle. So that's the trick. Spoiler alert. Then we have the glitter skull in silver this time, with a glitter cat on top instead of the raven or crow. So the kitty version is more cutesy, less Edgar Allan Poe-esque, but nevertheless still quite gothic in a way. A black cat and a skull. I mean, it's a classic. You know what I mean? And there you go. And just like that, what can I tell you? Follow me, subscribe, thumb up this video, and join me tomorrow on the next adventure. The end is nigh. But you can subscribe to my channel, thumb up the video, and don't forget that Halloween is around the corner, but there's still a lot of days left. So let's enjoy this wonderful holiday, and let's gear up with more videos coming soon. So stay tuned. Never give up on Gorish love.